Bowls Australia acknowledges the traditional owners and custodians of the land in which this stream is produced. We pay our respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past and present.
It's the rematch we've all been waiting for on Rinkside Live. Kelsey Cottrell versus Dawn Hayman. The pair faced off in the semi-final last year at this very venue at Club Helensvale in what might have been the match of the tournament. Cottrell claimed bragging rights 21-20 off the final bowl. And also in 2023, they clashed in the final where again Kelsey was dubbed victor. Kelsey has won the Australian Open singles title twice before, while Dawn Hayman is searching for that elusive maiden singles title. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. My name is Connor Munnings, and once again, I'm joined by Ellen Faulkner, MBE, for this Clash of Titans. Welcome, Ellen.
Thanks very much, Connor. And wow, we are in for a treat here at Club Helensvale. So if you're in the area, please do come on down and watch it live or enjoy it from the comfort of your own home. Where you can tune in and see the action for yourself. So we've got a feast of bowls here planned today. And we've got some other exciting matchups as well, haven't we, Connor?
Yes, we do. Lachlan Williams has done a great job and got them up in his screen as well. So we'll probably have live scores from there, or we'll endeavour to as much as possible. But it's going to be a great game. We had a cracking game this morning between Olivia Cartwright and, Shafiqa Abdul Rahman of Malaysia. It went to 21-20. Olivia Cartwright came from the clouds nearly. She was 20-14 down and came back to win that to book herself in the quarter final again. So she's now up against Lisa Featherby. Siti Zelina Ahmad is up against Jamie Lee Warsnop, and Kelsey Cottrell is against Emma Saroji of Malaysia as well. So 4 cracking games, but this is the one we're focusing on because Kelsey Cottrell versus Dawn Hayman. At this very venue last year, we put it on our socials, Kelsey Cottrell was able to claim the match with her final bowl. She went down in the grand final to Lara Butler, but it was an amazing game. I watched it on the live stream. I wasn't working for Bowls Australia then, but I just have it in the back of my mind as one of those games that you do want to go back and rewatch time and time again.
Certainly do, and like I say, this promises to be another extravaganza. So Kelsey's just delivered the jack to start the game here, but there's no time limit in the quarterfinals onwards. So we're just waiting to see what's happening here. So yeah, no time limit from now on. There have been for the previous sectional and previous knockout games.
Yeah. Kelsey will be using yellow bowls, while Dawn will be using blue. So pretty easy to differentiate.
Absolutely, and Kelsey in her own clothing range, inspired by her love of tennis, so the Wimbledon range there.
Yeah. And
Kelsey, of course, this is her home club here at Club Helensvale, and Dawn from the mighty St John's in Sydney.
Huge club, both Jackaroos as well.
Certainly are no strangers to playing both with and against each other. Obviously, they were part of the successful gold medal winning triple at the World Championships here on the Gold Coast back in 2023, joined by Lindsay Clark in terms of claiming that fantastic victory.
Just been told to wait by the ITO. Shouldn't be too long to proceedings are underway.
Big day today, couple of birthdays in the Jackaroos family. So Corey Wedlock celebrates his birthday. He's here as well, successfully got through his last round match. And of course, Christina Christic. Obviously now she's married, but I'll always know her as Christina Christic. She celebrates her birthday as well. So happy birthday to both of you.
Christina Van Nierop. And then Olivia Cartwright, also birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, 21. What it would be to be 21 again.
And you can get on board, get on the Bowl Australia's official YouTube channel, tune into this game.
But we're certainly sport for choice, because after the singles today, so we've got men and women's singles here, as well as some other men's singles matches around the ground. So we've got a big match between Shane Globitz and Aaron Sheriff, the reigning champion, just down the road at Paradise Point. And then we've also got the men's last round of 16 fours tonight here at Club Helensvale. So plenty of choice to tune in and watch, but it's great to see the crowd all gathering around the greens to watch this showcase of bowls as we get into the business end of the Australian Open Women's Singles competition.
Yeah, by the end of today, we're going to know the finalists for the women's singles. So that's going to be a treat. And you'll hear it first here on Rinkside Live. Some big names making it through the men's section. We talked Aaron Sheriff. Aaron Tees has as well. Corey Wedlock, Lee Schreiner. Aidan Takarua from New Zealand beat Ben Twist. And there we go. There is the horn. It's going to be Kelsey Cottrell that gets us underway in this quarterfinal.
So both players have just played their last round over on green 1, which is different. The characteristics of the rinks and the pace is different to this green. So green 2 here at Club Helensvale is slightly heavier. Still a beautiful surface, and we couldn't get better conditions today. There isn't any wind at all, so really kind conditions to play in. But both players just pulling up slightly with their first bowl, so just as they adjust to the new green, they've only been able to have a 1 end roll up. Again, that's part of conditions of play. You get 2 end roll up at the first game of the day, but they're on in, it's only a 1 end roll up. So this is their first go in this direction. Kelsey looking as though she has made the adjustment. So Kelsey looking on that backhand side. Dawn opting for the forehand. Dawn just correcting there with that second delivery, playing a good weight. And we're very lucky to have a fantastic team of international technical officials that we call ITOs. You'll see them kitted out in their kit. Pam is our marker today. Very, very accomplished bowler from, as well as umpire from New South Wales. Has Kelsey just done enough there? It looks like it could be on the screen. Pam's just going in and having a look.
And Pam asked me this morning to use the Jennifer Hawkins lens when she was marking.
Kelsey just having a look there. Can you bend, Kelsey? Well, it was pretty good. Opportunity for Dawn. She's just going hunting here, looking for that bowl of Kelsey's in the front or the jack. And she's played it well.
Great ball from Dawn Hayman. I reckon she's holding at least 3 at the moment. Is it 4? Three it is for Dawn Hayman.
Very telling last bowl there from Dawn. So Dawn with the blue bowls and the blue stickers when it comes to the lollipops. Kelsey, of course, with the yellow bowls, and we'll be using the red lollipops for her. So Dawn not changing up the length massively. Kelsey had the jack back on the tee. Is still keeping fairly long and staying to that side of the green. So she played the forehand in the other direction. She's keeping on the backhand here. And you notice that there's a bit of sun coming in there as well, Connor, at that end.
Yes, they might run on a little bit towards the end of the green. But such a great surface. I don't think there'll be too much deviation.
No, it's excellent. It's quite a kind surface. Of course, we've got the benefit of the cover, so we know that we can play in all conditions. When it's sunny, it obviously helps you be sun smart. Obviously in the rain, it means you can play no matter what.
These two are great friends, both in the Jackaroo setup, but do you think there might be a bit of animosity in this game? Obviously, Kelsey defeated Dawn last year by 1 shot in the semi-final and also has defeated her in a final a couple of years ago. Do you think Dawn just has in the back of her mind, I need to win this?
I think both are just champion competitors, both on and off the green, and they'll just play the bowls. Simple as that. So, and whoever prevails, prevails. But no, they're great friends, both on and off the green. So they know each other's game well. It'll be interesting if anyone takes a risk early and does something different. But I think we're in for a real treat. You've got 2 of the best players in the world on display here today. And it's one of those things that you get used to over time. Obviously, as part of the high performance program, they'll be used to playing against each other in trial situations. But I'm sure if you ask both of them, they'd rather be on the same side.
Yeah.
So both players have picked a good line with all of their bowls. Kelsey just holds to 1 as it stands at the moment. Just for the benefit of the viewers at home, this is first 21. And there's no time limit now that we're in the quarterfinals, so first to 21. I'm just dropping under the head there, so it's still advantage to Kelsey. Just having a little look around how she can add to this head. Both will have lots of support here. Obviously, Kelsey, being from the club, will have a lot of home support, but also Dawn has a number of family and friends and people from St John's who'll be here cheering her on as well. So we should have a good entertainment from a crowd perspective.
Yeah, it's a huge crowd. We just went to get coffees in the break, and we came back and we had to fight through the crowds to get back to our table. All lined up on the banks watching this cracking match between 2 stars of our game.
Ah, that's a brilliant bowl there from Kelsey. I think she might just have done enough. Not an easy head to add to there, and I think she's got the 2. She's just going to have a look. Maybe not, just the 1. So 3-1, advantage to Dawn, but Kelsey has got the mat back. Dawn with her first delivery. The third end, playing a decent weight there, probably about 18 inches from the jack. Kelsey changing over to the forehand side.
Both players still trying to find this game. Their first bowl hasn't been right on it yet.
Like I say, there is a difference between the two greens, so they'll just find their way, and only having that one end roll up does make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey's made a good adjustment there, change of hand, and managed to get the shot. Good reply coming in from Dawn. Looks on a good line if she can just hold on. Just bending under the head, but looks as though it's enough for shot. Not sure how Kelsey got through that gap. It looked bang on all the way down. So it is a re-spotted jack in the event that it goes out of the boundaries of the rink. So you can't quite see on the camera, but a couple of the bowls have gone into that area. Kelsey chasing this one, she likes it. It's a great delivery.
Well played by Kelsey Cottrell. Finishing a good home behind as well. Dawn Hayman's chance to sit it out or just pop out the jack to her own.
Yeah, Dawn wasted no time there. She knew exactly what she was doing. Can she get the bowl or the jack? What a shot there from Dawn Hayman.
Dawn Hayman. She's bowled two big bowls going back this way towards the clubhouse. It's got to be the two. Dawn Hayman.
And he can't do anything when it's last bowl.
Yeah, now leads 5-1.
If you're going to convert, that's the time to convert. In terms of other games, Jamie Lee Warsnop is 4-0 up at the moment. We can see that one easy. Next one is 2-0. Oh, we've got them on the scoreboard here. Well done, Lockie.
Yeah, Lockie's doing a great job. He's keeping an eye out in all the rinks.
Olivia Cartwright 2-all against Letha Featherby. And Emma and Jessie waiting for that score to come on the board. I think it's just gone on 4-0.
Dawn with another great starter here. They both look so focused.
They are. This is a huge match for both of them. Of course, it's a big year selection-wise from a Jackaroos perspective.
Yeah.
Obviously, Com Games next year in 2026 over in Glasgow.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the makeup of the teams.
It certainly will. Sport for choice of the national selectors.
Yeah, there's so much talent coming through. We saw her in the game before, Olivia Cartwright. She played exceptional. And then we have these already established stars like Kelsey Cottrell, like Dawn Hayman, Ellen Fife, Christina Van Nierop. There's so much to choose from.
Certainly is. So Kelsey just taking her time. She's just asked a question there of the marker. So conditions of play that you can't visit the head until after your third and fourth bowl. You can ask for permission, and the ITO will make a decision based on the context of the game. Both players know each other well, so I'm sure they wouldn't object if somebody wanted to visit. Kelsey just trying to disturb the head. Well played, Kelsey. Made a big difference there. Opened it up and given herself a chance with her last bowl of the end. Dawn just asking if she's still holding, and she is. Chance to add another here for Dawn Hayman. And she does. Still room here for Kelsey. She can either draw it or she can go for both bowls.
Yeah, and she also has her front one if she runs into it. Push it up for shot.
Kelsey lines up for the drive, looking for both bowls.
Oh, she's got her own, but I still think it'll only be two. Just wait for the confirmation from Pam. And two it is to Dawn Hayman. Extends the lead to 7-1. She's got off to a quick start here. Just admiring the work of Lachlan Williams beside me. He's switching cameras, he's updating scores.
There's no end to his talents, is there?
It's been worked rugged here. We'll get the mic on him so he can do that as well.
Brilliant opening bowl here from Dawn Hayman.
Kelsey.
Brilliant reply from Kelsey. Oh, this is bowl for bowl.
Just what she needed, Kelsey Cottrell. Dawn has been starting well. We've seen Dawn Hayman going back towards the clubhouse play two huge bowls that go from down to up within a heartbeat. And she's done it again. Look at this.
Yeah, exceptional standard of play from both players. Exactly what you would hope for and expect from two such talented bowlers.
Kelsey.
Can she get the jack?
If you are watching on Rinkside Live at the moment, you have friends and family who are not tuned in, grab your phone right now, give them a call, tell them go on to Bowls Australia's official YouTube channel and watch this match because it is going to be amazing.
Another brilliant bowl there from Dawn. She's certainly putting the pressure on and asking the questions, but if there's anyone that can deal with this, it's Kelsey Cottrell. She's chasing this one.
Didn't need that touch on the front bolt.
Is she going to do a Dawn and do it with her last bowl? When there's no right of reply.
Dawn will be looking to trail this Jack, just tucking it around, hide it. Or turn that over.
Yeah, it changes the shape of it. I don't think Kelsey will be short to this head. She's got a few options there. I think we'll be seeing Cottrell backhand runner, potentially. Or it could be forehand, whatever she chooses. She's got both bowls at the back. Big opportunity for a 5-shot turnaround here.
Just going to wait again. She's wide again. So it's going to be another 3 to Dawn Hayman. And she's hit that magical mark. Double figures. She leads 10-1 with 5 ends played. So Els, Dawn's off to a hot start here. She's averaging 2 shots an end. If you're Kelsey Cottrell, what are you doing? You're 10-1 down. What are you doing?
She's just got to hang in there. Like, Kelsey's one of the greatest players of all time. So if anyone can turn this around, it's her. So she's just got to win the end, change something up, do something dramatic, probably bring the mat up and just change everything. But Dawn's a fierce competitor, and you know she's very adaptable. Whatever Kelsey does, Dawn will have something to say about it, I'm sure. But at the minute, it's just a case of getting the jack and changing the mat. But don't forget, you know, Dawn turned it around with some of those scores with the last bowl. So Kelsey was in a commanding position, and Dawn played 2 fantastic bowls to score some multiples.
And sometimes that's all it takes. One big bowl and boost your confidence, and then you start getting on the jack with your first bowl. And look at this in Kelsey. She's got close there and is currently holding 1. It doesn't take long. 1 bowl.
That's all it takes.
And behind us, Ellen, we've got some, as Dawn draws the shot again, behind us we've got some men's singles action. So if you're around the Helensvale area, head to Club Helensvale. It's a lovely day.
Beautiful day, great facilities here on offer. You can be undercover while watching and you can enjoy the facilities. Fantastic food and other refreshments are available. Kelsey's playing perfect weight with both those bowls.
Dawn Hayman.
Yeah, that's a good bowl. She split those 2.
Yep, another one in the head as well.
Yep. Yeah, she's certainly in great form, is Dawn. And well, Kelsey's given herself an option there. She's got the tee.
All up, Kelsey Cottrell has won 10 Australian Opens. This is across all disciplines, not just singles. So 10 AOs, which is unheard of.
Well, if you can have a look at your stats, I'm pretty sure Lindsay Clark is around the 10 number.
Yeah, she would be up there as well.
And obviously they've teamed up in a number of events. Been very successful in both the pairs and the fours.
So Lindsay Clark. You're right, Lindsay Clark's won 10 as well. Originally Lindsay Armitage. Oh, unfortunate for Kelsey.
Oh, that would hurt, that one. In the area, very close.
Dawn was perfectly placed there to catch that jack. It's just the one for Dawn Hayman.
And still plenty of time to go in this match. It's first to 21, so it's not like you run out of ends. It's just a case of being patient and keep plugging away.
In 2022, Kelsey Cottrell was named Player of the Tournament at the Australian Open. She took out the women's singles and was part of the winning fours team as well.
She had an exceptional year domestically that year. I think she picked up the indoor as well as potentially the nugget, I think, maybe. But I know that she certainly dominated domestically that year.
As you mentioned, she teamed up with Lindsay Clark the year before in 2021, where she also won Player of the Tournament. And she won the pairs and fours.
And their fours, I'm pretty sure they've won their fours multiple times.
Yeah.
And with, I think, 3 of them probably being the same. So Lindsay, Kelsey and Beck Van Ash.
Yeah.
And then I think Anne Johns and
Sam Ferguson.
Sam Ferguson, Nerona, kind of interchanging, I think.
Yep. Yeah, it was Anne Johns early days and then Sam Nerona in recent years.
And then back to Anne Johns, I think, for the last couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, just I think just with different commitments and things, they've had a bit of a rotation system going, but certainly worked for them. Another great bowl coming in from Dawn Hayman. What a bowl. She's shaking her head. She's fattened up the target a bit there. But she has got a toucher, so if that is struck, depending on how it goes, but there is a good chance that the bowl can go with it. Got 2 touches on that side. Well played, Kelsey.
Some great bowls here from both players. Dawn was holding 3 before Kelsey played an absolute ripper of a bowl. Just bring the jack Holds one, but plenty of room for Dawn. Actually, I reckon Kelsey might hold a couple at the moment.
Yeah, where this bowl finishes is going to be key for Dawn. Because Kelsey's got a chance to play the bowl.
Yeah, get rid of the bowl. If you're holding a few seconds.
Yeah, Kelsey's just having a look. It's one of those, Dawn's put it in a spot where it's, you know, there's plenty of room to draw. And it's not probably that easy to get out in terms of being off centre, off the rink. So it'll be interesting what Kelsey chooses to play here.
Just going to draw.
And she looks like she's played this well.
Just not far away. Kelsey Cottrell.
Applauded by the crowd. So, are we going to see something different here? Yep, she's taken the mat up. And I also see that we've got 3 national selectors here now. So we've got Therese Hastings, Dave Stockham, and national coach and performance director Gary Willis. Change of length for Kelsey, great opening bowl. Also changed sides, playing the other side of the green.
Dawn Hayman will be heading to Singapore for the Lion Cup in July. Teaming up with Jamie Lee Worsnop, who is on the rink next door. And we also have Olivia Cartwright, who's playing another rink over, teaming up with Kelsey Cottrell, who's another rink over in the women's under-25 team.
There we go. Just goes to show. And all of them in the business end of this competition.
Australian selectors doing a fine job.
They certainly are. Great bowls here from both Kelsey and Dawn. Change of hand here for Kelsey. Switch over to the forehand. Got a couple of options. Just slip round her bowl or sit it down to make sure for shot. Currently Dawn is holding one with that bowl just behind the jack on the centre line. Great delivery there from Kelsey, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Pam's just going to have a look. Yeah, it's a measure. It's close. Dawn 2 will change over, I would have thought. Oh, no, she's staying on the backhand. Looking just to slip around that shorter bowl. Has she got the weight?
Big opportunity here for Kelsey Cottrell. currently trailing 2-11. But we know her pedigree. And she's never out of it. We saw last game Olivia Cartwright come back from being 6 down.
And she's just done enough there, sat that bowl down.
Dawn play on the backhand here, try and promote her own? Or does she go to forehand to try and go around Kelsey, sit that shot bowl out?
Yeah, I think with the position of the bowl on the backhand, I think it's stopping her from playing that shot. I think she'll back herself on the forehand. Take a chance. If she sits another one in for Kels, then so be it.
Yep. She just needs a run.
Yeah, she picked a good line. Probably first time she's played that side.
It's going to be 1 to Kelsey Cottrell. First time this match she's strung together 2 ends in a row. Going a shorter length. Mat up, jack back. She's looking at it like it's not long enough, but definitely is. Nope. She's on the mat now.
Good opening bowl there from Kels.
She can see another rinks on the scoreboard there.
Oh, great replay here from Dawny.
Jamie Lee Warsnop leads City Zelina Ahmad 8-7. It's all square 8-all between Lisa Fefferby and Olivia Cartwright. And Emma Soroji leads Jessie Cattell 5-4. So all very tight affairs at the moment.
As Kelsey just touches the jack there, but doesn't quite stay with it. Still in a good position.
Go on. Touches the jack and finishes in a great spot.
This is why these two players are world class.
Yeah.
Just bowl for bowl.
Oh, Kelsey Cottrell.
What a shot.
You just know every bowl is going to be close. There's no bowls wasted. Again, that bowl from Dawn Hayman, it's travelled through the head, but it was only a foot or so from causing some damage.
Yeah, she was very close there, just to landing Kelsey's bowl there on the wing. Kelsey's got to run for cover. Well, she's made a multiple there.
Dawn Hayman. We've seen her bowl some big bowls going back towards the clubhouse this way. What can she do here? A touch on Kelsey's bowl. Just travel through. So I think it's going to be a 3 to Kelsey Cottrell.
Yeah, big pick up there. Kelsey played a brave shot there. Really good shot. Make a multiple. Ask the question. Dawn electing to draw to save as opposed to hit the target where she got the best backs. 11-6 after 8 ends.
That was the first multiple for Kelsey Cottrell as well. Before that, she had 3 ones.
Both players settled into the game now. Seen some outstanding bowling. Fantastic from both. Oh, another exceptional delivery. We are so lucky. We've got the best seats in the house watching this game.
Kelsey, she's got 2 within a foot and could be 1 down here.
Yeah, that's the quality and the standard of the players, isn't it, in the game?
2 within half a foot, I'll say. Not within a foot. It's not wasted back there for Kelsey Cottrell.
Yeah, it gives herself an option. She's got 2 seconds currently in best back. But what's this delivery from Dawn Hayman going to do?
Kelsey, she's watching it. Oh, she is mightily unlucky there.
Rocked the bowl there. So close to making a multiple.
Just watching this Dawn Hayman going back playing our last bowl. You'll see a lot of players just go, I've got one, I'm taking it, but these top tier players, they just back themselves in. I could draw another one within a centimetre.
And they probably will. Not far away.
She's not far away at all.
Well, Dawn will be happy to get this mat back. Extends the lead to 12 shots to 6.
Dawn extending the mat and Jack roll out a bit. Kelsey's been favouring these shorter ends. Well, Dawn was simply on fire the first few ends. Another sensational start from Dawn Hayman here at Clubs Helensvale. If you're in the area, get down and watch the rest of this match.
Oh, what a bowl here from Dawn Hayman.
This is unreal.
Oh, it's bowl for bowl, isn't it? Anything you can do, I can do.
All we can do is sit back and watch.
Yeah, and clap.
Dawn looking like she's looking for cover there. She probably wanted a foot or two more on it.
Yeah. Yeah, wanted to finish that side of the jack. Just probably didn't come back as much as what she thought it would. She's predominantly played this forehand side in this direction. Oh, great bowl there from Kelsey. She's just probably been a little bit unfortunate again there. Opened it up and made it better, giving herself a chance with her last delivery.
Just waiting for Pam to confirm who has shot. She said close. She's gone to safe answer.
So Dawn just on a hunting line here. She's got rest the bowl or get the jack. Just held off there. Kelsey's having a look at the angles. She's obviously not sure who's shot, but she's got 3 to Dawn's 1 in there.
Playing forehand, wouldn't you? Bit of weight to sit the bowl or knock her own up onto the jack?
I think she's just looking at whether she'll get back enough with the weight that she needs on that forehand side. It looks from the camera angle though it's possible, but on the green out there I'm not quite so sure.
Obviously, she'll notice green nearly better than anyone. Her home club.
Yep, she's playing it. She obviously thinks she can get down. She's liking it. She's stalking it. Well, still very good delivery. Wasn't the maximum that she was hoping for, but still 2 shots. And reduces that deficit to 4 if it is 2, which it looks to be. Great bowl there from Kelsey.
Score is now 8-12 in favour of Dawn Hayman. A lot of support for both players on YouTube. Carmen Plaza, go Dawny from all your Wollongong mates. Joe saying, watch from Bunbury. Great game from the champs. I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, Joe.
Brilliant start.
And Dawn thereabouts as well.
Both opening bowls within about 6-7 inches of the jack. Dawn's just thinking about changing over here to the forehand side. Can she get the jack or the bowl?
Oh, she got both.
She got both.
She probably didn't want both. Still one to Kelsey Cottrell. Dawn Hayman. Good opportunity. Try and sit out the yellow bowl and make a number.
Great effort, so close.
Got the men's singles going on as well. We'll try and endeavour to bring you updates there once those games are complete. See a few of them happening at Paradise Point. And Lachlan Williams done a great job of getting the scoreboards up for the other women's quarterfinals. Kelsey, she snuck in there.
On the side of the green, it only looks one, but from the camera, it looks so it could be two.
What I've learnt this week is cameras can be deceiving. Just the one marker's indicating. But Kelsey's most recent bowl, it's helpful because it probably stops Dawn from picking up a big number if she does get that yellow out. Dawn Hayman.
She's calling
She
it.
likes it.
What a shot.
And she's got it, Dawn Hayman. What a bowl.
There was a shout for hurry and it obliged. That's a big turnaround. Kelsey had momentum. Change it around again, that last bowl. Dawn going back to that longer jack length. And starting with a jack toucher. Touching the jack and just moving off to the side.
Any other game, I'd say that's a brilliant bowl, but the way these two have been going.
Good reply from Kels.
All the women's singles action happening at Club Helensvale. Head down if you're in the area.
Yeah, we're getting to the business end at the quarterfinal stages.
Wayne Anderson watching from Broken Hill. Graham Cockrell watching from Taranaki in New Zealand.
Brilliant from Kelsey. Needed that solid and she got it. So 2 to Kelsey. So there is a gap between the jack and the bowl, so the way that Dawn's been playing, you wouldn't be at all surprised if she draws this. At the very least, she should get a second shot with this bowl.
She likes it. Oh.
Very close.
Poor Hayman.
And still 1 to Kelsey. Kelsey's urging this up. Just sat back. Look at those 3 bowls all in a line.
Dawn has to be careful here. She doesn't want her own bowl to go out of the head. I expect she's going to be playing with a couple of feet over. She only needs to turn at 1.
She'd also be very mindful that Kelsey's got last bowl. She knows she needs to get another one in here. Can she get back to turn hers over? Just holding off. Kelsey's got a chance here if she wants it. Dawn's has stayed on there. You'll see that right at the back of the camera angle. Also, I would say that Dawn has got the tee. Kelsey just taking her time, having a think about this. She's playing across the head. Can she get down to that bowl? Just held off. 14 shots to 9. Kelsey taking the mat all the way back, stretching it out. She's trying her trademark full length.
So last year in that semi-final, Kelsey led 20-12 before Dawn came back, and it was 20-all, and then Kelsey played that marvellous last bowl to win the game. It's a similar scoreline. Could we see something similar this year at the same venue?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're both such gritty, determined performers that until one person gets to 21, you would still say that the game is anyone's, regardless of the scoreline. Just the quality of the players just means that things can just change in a heartbeat. I've done the commentator's curse. How often does that happen?
Glenn Harvey, this is a rematch from last year. Yeah, it is. In the semi-final last year, and also a rematch from the final in 2022. Kelsey victory in both of those games. Can Dawn Hayman reverse the roles this year? Welcome, Peter Thurnell, watching from a gym in Bali. Good to see you working out. And then Redlands Lawn Bowling Club in Southern California, they're tuning in as well.
Look at these other games, Connor. There's only 2 in it on each of the other matches. So close.
That's why these ladies have all reached the quarterfinals.
Probably the least end we've had in this match.
Yep. They're allowed one end off.
Yeah. Only the one.
We do have one result from the men's singles. Aaron Tees has defeated Wilson Alexander 21-4. Aaron Tees progresses to the round of 16. He's our first male that has progressed to the round of 16. And Kelsey Cottrell draws a second shot and says, Dawn Hayman, what are you going to do?
Do you know what's happening in the Aaron Sheriff Shane Globitz match?
No idea. I'll only find out the final scores for that one. Unless anyone else is tuning in. Is that Paradise Point? Wants to message on our YouTube channel the scores.
So the final delivery of this end. Dawn Hayman, 2 down at the head, 5 up on the board. Big opportunity here to extend it to a 6-shot lead.
Playing a weight. And it'll be a 2 to Kelsey Cottrell. No damage done from Dawn Hayman. So Kelsey jumps into double figures and scores now 11-14 to Dawn.
So this game has turned on its head, hasn't it? 14-11 now. After Dawn Hayman had a commanding 11-1 lead. Kelsey's fought her way back into this game. And now there's only 3 shots difference.
Sally Sterling watching from Kensington in New Zealand. I think we had Dawn Owens played women's singles on our stream a few days ago from Kensington in New Zealand.
Yeah, I know that there's been a few ladies from Burnside playing over here.
Yeah.
Come over for the warmer weather. And the great surfaces to play on here and around the Gold Coast. Very lucky to be blessed with such wonderful clubs and facilities.
Yeah, shout out to all the host clubs, 15 of them there were across the Gold Coast. They've done a tremendous job.
Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal, isn't it? The size and scale of this event. It's the biggest of its kind across not only Australia but the world.
World's biggest festival of bowls. Alan, I'm going to put you on the spot here. You've had a game and a half of watching. Who do you tip to take out the women's singles?
Oh, I don't like it when you do this to me, Connor.
As Kelsey draws another one.
Great ball there from Kelsey. Well, the momentum's certainly with Kelsey at the moment. This is going to be a big end, I think.
I'll let you think about who you think's going to take out the women's title. Come back to you after this end. Dawn, what's she done? Definitely cut out one. Yeah, Pat and the Marcus has got 2 paddles by her side. It's still 2 to Kelsey.
Just going to have a proper look. Yep, 2 to Kelsey as it stands at the moment. Still 1 more bowl each from each player to play to conclude this end. Kelsey just running for cover. Dawn started to play a bit more attack in the last few ends, so just running for cover. She's put a good position in there, split those bowls.
Dawn Hayman, 2-foot trail. We're in a foot trail and she's made a multiple.
Well, she's been effective in this direction on this forehand side with the last bowl. Can she do it again?
She's going to duck under.
Yeah, just that change in jack length just means that the bowl just reacts a little bit differently. And we think it's 2 to Kelsey Cottrell.
And it is. And Kelsey, after being 1-11 down at one stage and 8-14 down, she's fought back to be only 13-14 down. It's a great fight back from the champion.
When you talk about resilience, calmness, composure, Kelsey's all of those things. Not a lot phases her.
Well, Ellen Faulkner, I said I was going to come back to who your tip would be. You've got 8 people to choose from left. I asked Andrew Hower yesterday when there was a lot more in a draw, and
what did he say?
He was very biased and said Kelsey Cottrell.
Well, he's a very wise man to back his partner.
I think you'd be in a bit of trouble if you didn't. I picked Chloe Stewart, but she's been knocked out.
Yeah, I genuinely think, you know, the field is so strong that the winner, I think, will come from this game. I think whoever prevails in this match will go on and lift the title.
Yeah, Dawn. She's a crowd favourite, Dawn Hayman.
Yeah, both popular players. But yeah, Dawny certainly has a lot of support here, which is great. A lot of family support.
The fan base
in the area.
Yeah, the fan base Dawn Hayman has at the BPL is huge. They've got the cutout face of Dawn. The Dawn fan club.
And she's holding on one here. She'll just be wanting to win the end. Get back to her length. Kelsey's following this bowl. She likes it. Depends what angle she gets off the short bowl.
It's a good spot though. Plenty of options for Kelsey's last bowl. Dawn Hayman opting for cover. I think that's going to be where the jack springs if Kelsey makes contact at the outside of the shot bowl.
Yeah, if she gets her yellow bowl solid though, goes the other way.
Yep.
She certainly looks like she's looking at it. It's really tricky because she's done really well to fight her way back in. Doesn't want to drop her a score here, but by the same token has got an opportunity to pick up one herself. She's just thinking about this on the mat. Will it hold? Just ducking under the head.
So Dawn, does she play it?
She's having a look.
It's going to be tricky. What's Dawn Hayman do? Does she play forehand, turn hers over a roll? I think that's the best option for her.
Yeah, I agree. Best option, and we will get a bit of bend on that hand too. So even if she gets back to Kelsey's one, but no, she's playing the backhand. Just doesn't want any touch on that bowl. If that jack springs, it will be advantage Cottrell. But she knows what she's doing. She's added another one. That's a brilliant bowl.
What do we know?
What do we know?
I mean, you're a 3-time Commonwealth Games gold medalist, but Dawn Hayman, wow. She's taken 2 out. I think I'm going to look at a third here.
Well, it's just a touch on the jack, which changes it all. I mean, it's a brilliant bowl, touch bowl in there from Dawn Hayman. I think a lot of it comes down to the confidence that you've got in the hand. And she's been playing that side of the green really well and picked the pace well, so she was confident that she wasn't going to overplay it. So let's just wait to see what that is from the market. It is a 3.
Wow.
That's huge. Putting Dawn Hayman on to check out.
Both players have won 8 ends of this game. The difference here is Dawn has had more multiples. Only the 2 ends she scored a single, while Kelsey's had 4 ends where she scored a single. Dawn's also had 3 threes. So that's been the difference here, just those multiples. Quick update from other games. City Zelina Ahmad leads Jamie Lee Warsnop 14-11. Jamie Lee was in front a fair chunk early in the match. Olivia Cartwright leads 15-9 over Lisa Featherby. And Emma Soroji and Jessie Cottrell currently tied on 11 all.
Yeah, Olivia just stretching out that lead over Lisa. Did exceptionally well to battle back in this morning's game. Showed a lot of character and resilience.
Yeah, there's a bit of support on the YouTube live stream coming for Olivia.
Only 20 years of age. 21 tomorrow.
Got a couple more men's singles results. Aaron Wilson, he's always quick. Finishes the game quickly no matter what the score is. Defeated Ryan Burnett 21-14. And Bradley Pavey has defeated Stephen Graff 21-8. Stephen Graff, give a shout out to him. I've won a Tasmanian State fours with him.
Ah, very good.
Good to see him make it this far.
Kelsey swapping over to the backhand. Just try and turn this jack round the corner. Finishes in a very good spot. Might even count, depends how far it's gone. Dawn just having a look. Jamie Lee's just picked up a 2 on the net following rink to make that 14-13. She was holding 3 or 4 until CT Zelina Ahmed's last delivery.
Dawn Hayman, she's got the jack. She needs to keep running with it.
What an effort.
And she has. She's got the one.
What an effort.
She's got the one. That'll do. I don't think she was expecting to get the jack that fat. I think she wanted to bowl more.
You see that replay there?
Yeah, I think she wanted to bowl a bit more. Would have sat there for 3, but can't complain.
No, you'd always take the 1. 1 over none.
Yep.
Is Kelsey going to hold long enough? She's urging it up. Well played.
The home crowd here at Helensvale erupts for Kelsey Cottrell as she picks up another one, taking the score to 14-17. And the third Aaron that's in the men's singles draw has also progressed. Aaron Sheriff has defeated Shane Globitz 21-15. A mighty effort from the inaugural Australian Open champion Shane Globitz. Aaron Sheriff, I think it's one more win today. The 1,152 days since he last lost an Australian Open singles match.
Wow. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yep.
What a run he's had.
Nope, I was wrong. It's 1,452. Even more. There's a 4 in there somewhere.
We'll forgive you.
I wrote the article last night, the number. We should have a countdown clock for Aaron Sheriff every day he wins.
Both players preferring this backhand side in this direction. Who's going to adjust first and nail this jack? Kelsey puts another one in the zone. Dawn's going to switch, I think, and follow Kelsey up on the forehand. Oh, Is she?
You think Dawn?
She's running.
Wow.
I'm going to try and change it up.
Wow. Well, she did get one out. Will Kelsey look to cover the back or just add another?
I would say she'll just look to get around.
It's close to counting.
Yeah, it's one of those, because in case Dawn gets both bowls away.
Dawn.
Can it sit? Just standing up. I think it's still 2 to Kelsey. Just having a look.
It is the 2 to Kelsey Cottrell. And once again, the deficit is only one shot. Dawn Hayman leads 17 to 16.
Kelsey's picked up the last 3 ends.
A few more men's singles updates. Jake Rinn has defeated Gavin Hamlin. Corey Wedlock has defeated Alex Tonkin. Ray Pearce has ended the run of William Ahoy. Hayden Oster, he'll be playing Ray Pearce in the next round after defeating Rodney Nicholson. So the men after this round will be in the round of 16. Well, once the women finish this round, they'll be in the semi-finals, so there will be only 4 of them left. And you can see the quarterfinal scores in the women's on the side of the board. Cities and Lena Ahmed and Jamie Lee Warsnop currently tied 14 all. Olivia Cartwright leads Lisa Fefferby 15-13. And Jessie Cattell leads Emma Soroji 12-11 or 14-11. It's about to be updated as Lachlan Williams does that beside me.
All close games.
Yep.
Can all go any way. That's what you would expect at this stage of the competition. Dawn Hayman puts another one in the head. Two of the 4 that she needs for checkout. Kelsey just asked him to come and have a look. This is a big end here.
Alice. It's such a good game from both players. As always, I don't want it to end. All good things come to an end at some point.
Yeah, they certainly don't disappoint, do they, these two? They always bring the goods.
The good thing, Alice, is one of these competitors will still remain in the competition and push for that Australian Open women's singles title.
Kelsey just opting for controlled weight. She's got another one at the back there. Now this will be interesting. Does Dawn try and add another to give herself a chance if Kelsey misses to win the game, or does she cover?
On Hayman. It's an opportunity for her to seal the game here and now. She's currently holding 3. Kelsey Cottrell only has 1 bowl left in the hand.
This could be a massive turnaround. This is huge, this bowl. What a shot.
Kelsey Cottrell, unfazed, and draws the shot.
Still a big opportunity here for Dawn. She sits that bowl away and stays. She wins the match. She doesn't want the jack though.
Just misses wide. So Kelsey Cottrell, she was looking like this might have been hit for her, but unfazed, she drew the shot and she picks up a 1 to bring scores level. It is now 17-all, and Kelsey Cottrell is also in the checkout zone.
Yeah, a bit of show of emotion there for Kelsey. She slapped her a leg, bit of a fist pump there. She's got her back self to evens in this game. She's battled hard.
Glenn Harvey asking, are all finals broadcast on YouTube or are they only on KO? Well, Thursday we've got the men's pairs and women's singles. They'll be on Fox, KO and Sky Sports New Zealand. Friday, got the women's pairs, men's singles on Fox, KO, Sky Sports New Zealand. Thursday, we're going to have the men's and women's fours on YouTube. Friday, got the juniors, and they're most likely going to be on YouTube. Still to be decided. Of course, we'll keep updating our schedule and what games we've got on our socials. So head to Bowls Australia Facebook or Instagram or X and check what games are going to be live streamed there. Got one more game coming up this afternoon on Rinkside Live. We don't know who it's going to be, but it'll be a semi-final match in the women's singles. Go on, Hayman. Adam, you'll be able to watch the finals on Fox KO and Sky Sports New Zealand. YouTube will be covering the games up until the finals on Rinkside Live here on Bowls Australia's official YouTube channel.
You can almost feel the tension.
You can. Every game in these women's quarterfinals within 2 shots.
Lots at stake here for all the players. Has Dawn done enough to beat the wing? It looks like it has. Camera angles are deceiving. Kelsey's just going in to have a look.
Kelsey really taking her time.
Yeah, she's just trying to work out if the risk is worth the reward here. Of course, Dawn's also got another bowl to come. Both 17 all.
Kelsey, just on a bit of a wide line, but tip her zone over. Ooh, it's close. Has she done it? Pam's not giving away anything.
It's not, I can't tell from Dawn's body language either. One to Kelsey.
Sorry, the finals will also be on SBS Viceland as well. So you'll be able to check it out there, as well as Fox, KO and Sky Sports New Zealand.
So for the first time in this match, Kelsey Cottrell takes the lead. Just waiting for final confirmation.
And she does.
18-17. What a fight back. So for the benefits of viewers who weren't with us earlier, Kelsey was 11-1 down after 6 ends. Dawn got off to an absolute flyer. Continued to maintain a lead, but then Kelsey has gradually fought her way back into this game.
Kelsey, on the last 4 ends.
And a good opener from Kels.
In the last 8 ends, Kelsey's won 7 of them. Dawn just the 1, and that was a big 3.
Great bowl from Dawn. Of course, no time limit in this game. Now that we're at the quarter-final stage, so we will play through to a conclusion. First to 21. Kelsey Cottrell walks back to the mat, 1 shot down, but 1 shot up on the board.
Good to see Val Febo tuning in on his day off. 2022 final cracker, 2024 semi cracker, and now it is unbelievable. Yeah, it's quite a game.
Oh, what an effort there from Kelsey. Didn't miss that by much.
These two just want to put on a spectacle for the crowd every game they play against each other.
Yeah, they never disappoint, these two. So Dawn, currently level. Can you take the lead by 1 with this final delivery of this end?
Dawn Hayman.
She's got a good line. All about the weight, this one.
It's running. It's going.
She's urging it.
Dawn Hayman.
What a shot.
This is something special to this game. And Dawn Hayman takes back the lead. 19-18 to Dawny.
I really feel for whoever doesn't win this game.
Yeah.
I really do.
Send a replay here. You couldn't get much better than this. She's played perfect grass, perfect weight.
And the jacks just stayed in play. Probably had about 6-7 inches to play with there. Sun creeping up the green there, you can see.
Great start from Dawn Hayman. Finishing a foot behind.
Not a good bowl coming in from Dawn Hayman. Just up.
These two players have so much experience, so they probably won't be feeling the nerves as much as normal bowlers. But Ellen, what's your advice to people who might be in a situation where it is 18-19, first to 21, and how do they handle the nerves?
Just stick to your process. So if you stick to your process, regardless of what the scoreline is, you just focus on what you can do, which is how you bowl the bowl, as opposed to thinking about the outcome or the score. As soon as you start thinking about that, you get distracted. When you get distracted, you don't then produce the goods or the quality bowls. Just focus on process. Take a little bit of extra time around your decision making, because it's easy in the heat of the moment to make a big decision without looking at all the options and evaluating the risk. But ultimately, you've got to play your own game, and you've got to play to your strengths, and those strengths may change game from game.
We've been saying a lot in Rinkside Live the past week that it doesn't really matter what your style is, as long as you can keep repeating that and have the same kind of style over and over again.
Yep, it's around being
smooth,
balanced and repeatable. Kelsey's come to have a look at this. She's got 2 bowls left, Kel, so just got to make it better with this next delivery. Whatever she chooses just needs to improve the current position.
Quick results for Kelsey bowls. Aiden Takarua has defeated Cameron Keenan and will face off against Aaron Sheriff. Nathan Wilson has progressed after defeating Jordan Mullaney. And Desmond Can Jr. has set up a showdown with Jake Rinn after defeating Jacob Nelson 21-12.
Kelsey's chasing it. She likes it.
Oh.
What an effort, but a good bowl. A good bowl. She saved the game there. And she's still got another bowl to come. Dawn, of course, has also got another delivery.
Look at Dawn walk down the green. She's so cool, calm and collected. 3 C's.
She's just taking her time. She'd already be thinking about the shot that she's got to play. She's just got to repeat what she just did. She wants to get this one in here. She wants to ask the question of Kels with her last bowl. And she has. That's all she can do. All she can do now is wait.
So once again, Dawn Hayman holds the match. Kelsey Cottrell, her fate is in her hands. She has one bowl left. What can she muster up? These two have put on some great shows over the years. Last year's semi-final went down to the final bowl. Kelsey Cottrell won by one shot. The 2022 final, Kelsey also won. Dawn Hayman, is this her turn? You could hear a pin drop.
Will it get back? Just held by.
And that will be it. Dawn Hayman. She's with a fist pump. She has progressed to the semi-final after defeating Kelsey Cottrell 21-18. 2024, Dawn Hayman went down to Kelsey by one shot. In 2022, in heartbreaking fashion, she lost the final. But this year, Dawn Hayman has overcome the champion that is Kelsey Cottrell and has progressed to the semi-final.
And you can see what it means to her. What a game from both athletes. They both put on a show there. Kelsey, with great display of that grit and resilience. Come back from an 11-1 deficit. Got it all the way back in front, got a nose in front, 18-17, but Dawn just dug in deep and got across the line. What a performance from both.
Dawn walks off the green. The crowd cheers her. She will once again come onto the green this Arvo to play in the semi-final. Her opponent yet to be decided. The other three games still in progress. A quick score update. City Zelina Ahmad, 18-16 up over Jamie Lee Warsnop. Olivia Cartwright, 18-15 up over Lisa Featherby. And Kelsey Cottrell, 16-12 up over Emma Soroji. Dawn, well, she'll be playing the winner out of City Zelina Ahmad and Jamie Lee Warsnop. As a massive roar goes up behind us in the men's singles. It's all happening down here at Club Helensvale, so get along. It's going to be a great evening session. And we'll be back with all the action at 2:30 in just under an hour. Still plenty on. Round of 16 of the men's singles and the semi-final of the women's singles. This afternoon, we will know who will be in the final of the women's singles. Will it be Dawn Hayman after that magnificent performance? We'll find out. But from us at Rinkside Live, it's been a pleasure, and we'll be back in just under an hour with the women's singles semi-final. We don't know who they'll be yet, but we'll advertise it soon enough. Ellen Faulkner, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks very much, Connor. What a spectacle of bowls, and we look forward to more this afternoon.
Lachlan Williams, thanks for all your work behind the camera and updating those scoreboards. If you want to find out more results and how the end of these quarterfinals go, head to results.bowlslink.com.au. But we'll be back in just under an hour time.